Welcome back mga ka-case! So for today, I'm gonna be showing you how to replace a computer's PSU. But before that, I'd like to thank those who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. And to those who have not yet subscribed, please subscribe so updated ka sa lahat ng aking tech tips and anything about computers and not only computers but more of technical tips. Subscribe para lagi kang updated sa aking mga posts. So for today, what I'm gonna show you is how to replace a computer's PSU. So for today, this is actually my brother's video case, but he actually gave this case to me for how many years of begging. Actually madami lang inaarap ko sa kanya itong case na to. This case was bought when I was still in college. I think when I was in first year college. And then the worth of this case way back then was around 5,500, around that. And we have three different colors or variations for this case before. But if my memory serves me right, the colors are transparent one, the black color, also transparent, and then the other one is, I think it's yellow or green. I'm not too sure. My memory is not that sharp anymore. But my brother decided to buy this, the transparent itself. Walang color talaga siya. So for today, what we're going to do is to replace this computer's PSU, because as you can see, this PSU is a generic PSU, so it's not true gen or true rated. Even though it's saying, I think it's 550 or 450 watts, I'm not sure if it's actually giving the right watts for this PSU. And actually, the reason why I'm going to be replacing this is this PSU is already faulty, and I decided to buy a replacement, but like I said, I'm not that rich. So what I bought from Lazada is just a second-hand PSU, 2 pieces, and I bought this from Keytrend IT Solution. So before you actually, before you decide to buy any second-hand, make sure that you have an idea on what you're buying, and make sure that you fully understand the consequences of buying second-hand units. Most of the time, especially if you are buying to a person who don't actually or personally know, better to buy those items dun sa tao talagang kilala niyo. Pero ako kasi, since alam ko naman na good reviews naman yung mga binibigay nyo natin sa Lazada. So, I think naging confident na rin ako bilhin. Though, mas mura siya kasi kung bibili ka ng brand new para lang naman sa hindi naman nagamit ng highly or yung mataas na watts for this thing. I decided just to buy a second hand. Worth of this 600 watt PSU is 590. 600 watts. I think this was actually originated from Koreans. From Korea. So let's go ahead. As you can see guys, hindi ko pa rin nabubuksan. So, maskiraman ko. Yari na. So let's go ahead. Join me with this vlog. I'm gonna be opening this right now. So let's go ahead. Let's open it. Bago nyo sa buksan, make sure na di bata ang hawak ng cutter. Kasi masyadong delikado. So dapat ang titira lang nito is yung professional. Kung marunong panit, magbukas man lang na magawa nyo na lang sa well, I didn't expect that. Pero sabi din sa posting na binili ko guys, meron itong 6 pins and 8 pins. For the price of 590, I think it's worth it. Sulit na. Let's go ahead and entire PSU. It's a black PSU case or PSU. Sad to say. Kita niyo yan guys. Meron siyang dent. Ayan o, kita? So, ang sabi naman dito, okay siya, pero may dent. That's too sad. Anyways, may mga scratches din. So, kaya rin sabi ko, kung hindi kayo confident at ayaw nyo bumili ng second hand, bumili na lang kayo ng brand. Pero okay pa rin naman, dent lang naman siya sa likod. Pwede siyang paluin para kumantay. Open mo lang siya dito. Papaluin kaya mamaya. Tira natin yung isa. I hope the other one is perfectly or in good condition. So, anong brand nitong isa? Ang brand nito is Hybrid. 600 watts. Okay. So, I think itong tag na to, that may okay. I think tinest nila para make sure na it's okay. So, yan. Saan naman natin? Well, For this one, alright, there are some scratches. May mga gas-gas siya. Pero, so far, may nakalagay ding tag na okay. But so far, wala naman ako nakikita aside for the scratches at the bottom. Well, nasa loob naman tong case, hindi naman ito makikita, so I think it's okay. And ang kagandahan, may exhaust fan din siya. For the price of $590, I think it's good. So let me see kung totoo nga talagang meron siyang 6 and 8 pins. Kung wala, sad. Kasi baka magpalit ako ng graphics card. Sad naman kung wala. Okay, so may balot naman siya ng black. Kung totoo kayo nakapost, and ito naman yung updated na 12 volts para sa motherboard, main power source. And then yung 12 volts, 9 volts. Uy, ito guys, yung dalawang para sa 6 pins. Meron siyang dalawang or 6 pins for your video card or graphics card. And then kapag may 8 pins, isasama nyo lang yun. Gagantihin nyo lang siya. And that's it. You have 8 pins. And then, ganoon din. Magandaan, dalawa. So, pwede kang maglagay ng dalawang 8 pins or dalawang 6 pins. Alright, so totoo yung nakapost. So, pasok na yan sa aking kailangan. Yung 9 volts, ito yung sa motherboard. This one. So, okay naman siya. Tama siya. Ito yung 8 pins din na para sa motherboard. And then the rest, meron siyang, ito yung regular na socket, ng mga old na socket. Alam mo ito yung tawag sorry. Ito yung para sa SATA. And ganyang klaseng pin. And then, so meron siyang dalawang old or standard na power cable. And then one SATA dun sa isang strand. And then dun sa isa pang strand, tatlo yung strand niya by the way. Dalawang SATA. Ito. And then, yung sa kabila, ganun din. Dalawang standard na power adapter or power outlet or cord. And then, isang SATA. So, ang dami niyang sa akin guys. Let's check the other one. Kasi hindi sila parehas ng brand. This one is a 600 watts. Maganda kasi guys, kaya ako bibili ng mga items from Korea. Kasi ang klima nila doon ay iba. So, malamig. Kaya talagang kung dating lang sa, kasi madalas yung mga units ko nasa sa air condition room. So, hindi naman siya ganoon talaga nag-iinit. So, okay lang sa akin. At saka, based on my experience kapag galing Korea, ang tibay. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Parang Japan made. Pero, hindi ko alam. Baka sa inyo, sa akin lang yun, sa inyo hindi. Pero, yun lang yung mga na-experience ko. So, same thing, meron siya yung standard power outlet. Ito yung sa motherboard na 9 volts. So, kung ganun din yung halos, I think parang parehas lang siya. Ito rin yung 6 pins and 8 pins. Ayan o. So, dalawa siya. And then the rest, ito na yung standard. That's how it looks like when you buy your item, second-hand item from Lazada. What is from Lazada? So, I'm gonna be testing this. I hope this works. So, I'm gonna be opening up this CPU or this PC, and then I'll go ahead and replace the PSU using one of these. I think I'm gonna be using the one that doesn't have at the back, and then let's see if this one can power up this thing. Go ahead and fast forward. So, this one has 4 screws. It's an acrylic glass. I hold that. Let's remove the old PSU. So guys, every time I replace a PSU to any rig or any computer, I always remove the memory stick. Kasi baka mamaya something went wrong nang hindi mo inakala. Mamaya maglang mag-ground or mag-spark or something. Safety lagi kong memory stick. So it's a DDR3 24 gigs 1600 memory stick. It's an A6 processor, FM2 board. So medyo luma na yan pero malakas pa rin. So tanggalin nyo lang muna yung pinaka main power source. Tapos yung 9 volts na nandito malapit lagi yan sa CPU fan. Lagi nasa taas siya madalas yung mga bagong board ngayon. So dalawa na natanggal mo, and then the rest, kung ano man yung mga nakakabit sa hard disk mo, kaya nito. Tapa ako power SATA cable. And then, wala naman na ako ibang nakakabit. Yung mga LED lights ko mamaya ikalapit. So, ito lang naman yung buong yun. Pag tinanggal ko siya. So, all you have to do is unscrew the screws at the back. Alright, so you can now take off or remove your old PSU. So itong PSU guys, kung makikita nyo Power Logic, it's a generic brand for a PSU. I think this PSU serves for almost 5 years. hindi naman siya nasira ngayon lang kasi hindi niya nagagamit. So, I think because baka mamaya nag-ano lang siya, nag-moist or something. Pero sa mga board, ito kasi wala siyang 6 pins or 8 pins. Talagang standard lang siya. So, sa mga walang ganito, ay sa mga nag-ano, pwede naman na talaga siyang pagka. Kasi libre lang to ng board na binili ko before. So, let's try to use the one that doesn't have a net. I think this one. The brand is 17. So, let's slide it in. Just be careful na wala kayong tatamaan na something nakakasira sa board. So, same lang naman yung mga holes niyan. Make sure lang na nakatutok siya ng tama. And then, tighten the screws. Make sure na hindi siya maluwag, baka kasi malaglag. Alright, so that's how it looks like once it's connected to your PSU or to where the PSU should be connected. So, hindi na siya gumagalaw, matibay naman siya. So, first, ako ang ginagawa ko guys, I always connect the 9 volts first to my rig or to my motherboard. Kasi ito madalas, kasi nga luma na tong design, so wala sa yung likod, kita lahat. So kitang-kita mo to, wala kang lulusutan, kitang-kita talaga yung cable. So yung cable management nito, well, it's up to you kung paano mo gagawin. Pero like I said, I always plug the 9 volts first in my motherboard before I connect the main power switch. This is actually the last piece that I'm connecting to my motherboard. So let's go ahead and hook this up. 8 pins yan, yung mga lumang board, 6 pins lang. Pero yung mga latest na is 8 pins na siya. So ayan. Make sure na maririnig nyo yung snap sound that indicates that you've successfully connected the power to your motherboard. So, temporarily, ganyan na lang muna yan. Ayusin ko na lang siya. And then once it's okay, I'll show it to you. After connecting the 9 volts, this motherboard or this graphics card doesn't have any 6 pins. It doesn't need any 6 pins or 8 pins port or power. So, okay lang siyang ganyan. Kung pa siya kailanganin. Pero once I replace this that requires 8 pins or 6 pins, definitely I'm gonna be using this power cable over here. But at the moment, it's not necessarily needed. So what I'm gonna do is to make sure that my hard disk has power. So I'm gonna be using one of the SATA cable. So guys, one tip, kapag magpapalit kayo, kapag ang hard disk nyo is facing down yung itong mga, ano ba tawag din, yung mga boards or something, yung black cable, ito, apat lagi yan, yellow, yan yung 9 volts, black, yan yung alam ko, 4 volts, ganoon din dito. So always facing lagi yung yellow sa kabila, para hindi na kayo mali dito. So pag kinabit nyo yan, automatic mag-slide yan. Kasi pag baliktad, porket di iikutin nyo pa. So always, yung yellow cable nyan kapag SATA, facing lagi yan dito, sa baba. Okay? That's one tech tip. So mayroon na akong power sa aking SATA. Lagyan din natin ng power itong cooler o yung ating mga fans. Ito, meron na 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 na fan. So, lagyan din natin ng power. Tingnan natin kung ano magiging itsura later on. So, medyo magulo pa siya, pero papakita ko lang sa inyo kung ano itsura niya kapag binuksan na natin. So, lastly, I'm gonna plug in this main power cable to my motherboard. That's the last cable that I'm plugging in every time I'm building a computer or replacing the PSU. Tapos ito, di mo pa naman gagamitin to. Ito yung sa graphics card, 8 pins and 6 pins. So, kabit ko na lang muna dyan. So, without further ado, nakabit ko naman na lahat. You can now plug in your memory stick. Hindi ba narinig yung snap sound? That means mali ang iyong pagkakabit. So, that's it. Let me go ahead and fire this thing up. Guys, again, I do not recommend you buying second-hand products. I encountered and experienced, buying second-hands online. And when I was still young, madalas ako bibili ng mga second-hand. And I'm fully aware about the consequences of having or buying second-hand products. Pero magkano naman kasi sa for me. So, it's up to you guys if you're going to buy second-hand. It's all up to you. Yun nga lang, syempre, face the consequences of your actions. So, what I'm trying to say is just buy brand new products for your safety. Hindi kayo madidismaya kapag hindi naman. Anyways, let me go ahead and fire this thing up. I hope this works. If not, I'm gonna be disappointed. So, meron naman siyang outlet dito. I mean, power button. I-off ko muna siya. And then, I'll plug that in. And then, this is it. I'll fire this thing up, and then I will now push the power button. Voila! See? See how it looks like? Look at that. Well, I don't have a monitor at the moment, but sure thing it's working because all of my fans are rotating, including the RGB on top and also the PSU. I don't hear any sounds coming from the motherboard. That means we have successfully installed a second-hand PSU. So guys, I'm gonna be showing you the result of the replacement of the PSU. I'll go ahead and grab an LCD or an LED monitor, and then I'll show you if we are getting a picture on that monitor. Let me just plug this in so you can see how it looks like once all of the fans are plugged in. Okay? Kasi old model na siya guys, so kita nyo may mga ilaw din siya. Para mas makita nyo guys, let's turn off the lights. Kapag sinara na natin itong buong system unit, that is how it looks like. Ba? So, itong CPU na to, meron din siyang mga ilaw na pwede mong gamitin. Ayan o, kita mo? It's blinking. Diba? So, if you wanted to blink like that, meron kang ganyan. See? So, I'll go ahead and bring a monitor. Let's see. Before getting, I'm gonna be firing this thing up with a monitor connected. So let's see how this works. There you go, guys. So as you can see, meron naman siyang video output. So therefore, working naman yung nabili kong second hand. So again, that's how you actually replace a PSU on a computer. That's how simple it is. So I hope you find this video interesting and you learn a lot from this video. So like I said, I'm going to be posting some more tech tip videos that will help you with all of your tech needs. Once again guys, thank you so much for subscribing in my channel. I hope to those who are not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much mga case. I'll see you soon.